it is what it is. You already know what it is. This is Tito himself. You already know. This is the uninterrupted. Kama K, kama kawaida. Today is a new spot, as you can see, man. We have like a very nice ambience today, apart from the creaking sound of the fridge and nini na nini. Leo tuko Zaika
The
Lounge.
ambience is good.
The residence is good. Because Zaika Lounge iko up at Rupo Mall, second floor on the left side. Is it the left side?
Yeah.
I think you can see the left side.
On the left.
And today I'm in the company of one amazing guy. I just recently met him. Maybe he can introduce himself as we get into it.
Yeah. My name is, I go by the name Houdini, but my official name is David. Yeah, but I prefer Houdini.
You prefer Houdin?
Yeah.
Normal sana. So today, man, we just linked up impromptu to get to have a small conversation about a lot of things that have been going on in Nini.
Yeah.
Like most recently, I think this has been one of the very tragically starting year. Because we have a lot of things going on in Nini.
A lot of trending hashtags also.
A lot of trending hashtags Nini. There's more of people want to get cancelled because of things they say about the same thing that are trending about. So I've been in this conversation by there before. Last week on Wednesday, before we met, we meet. I think was it on Friday?
Friday.
On Friday. So on Wednesday last week, I went to this pod. I was making an appearance. I was having a conversation with some ladies over there. Good vibes. And then for a second, we were actually talking about social media. The whole agenda that we had up, we were talking about social media, its effects and everything.
Yeah.
So to some extent, tukajipata tumeanza kuongelea story ya the ladies who are being murdered. The murder stories. It's a murder mystery. We're having some murder mysteries going on. So we really had different opinions. Kabisa, like we were on different sides. And what we were disagreeing on were principles. Like, there's a way you're supposed to carry yourself. There's a way we're supposed to accept how things are happening. And not to say much before we get into it, but I can say it's an endless conversation because people are torn in between morality and safety.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
So safety is being compromised. According to me, I could say safety is being compromised because of morality. And I'd say morality should come first. Kwanza. No, not really. Like the safety is important, but morality pia ni important, but we're just overlooking it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think about it.
No, you see, the direction that this whole thing is taking, I think we are losing the main point. If you look at our social media pages now, people are doing some awareness walks and all that. Some hashtags are trending also. Honestly, I would say this. I think this thing should the energy that people are right now focusing on creating this awareness should be directed into a serious talk or a serious battle. What I mean by a serious battle is we should have a genuine conversation about what is happening right now. What is happening is people are dying, right? There are those who are being killed and there are the ones who are killing people. This thing can't be something about gender, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah, because we also have cases of, I'm not justifying that there are also males that who are suffering the hands of the female gender. What I'm saying is, this thing is more of a, like you put it, it's more of a morality question. You see, once we tackle morality, we've answered everything. Yeah. You see, because you can't tell me right now that you're let's say for an example, an accident happens on this road here, right? A drunk guy has been knocked by a lorry here and is dead. And then the next day you find men on the streets, like stop killing drivers, you see. Ma motorist now they are kando, si ndio? Watu wa ndudhi wako kando, tuseme watu wa magari ndo wamekuja. Stop killing us, you see. I think we would have lost it wakianza kuangalia from that angle, kwa sababu
Okay.
There is the question of how does an accident happen? You see, there are a lot of factors that come into play for an accident to happen. Okay, the first one you can say, kuna hiyo accident, it has happened by an accident. But now there is also negligence. You see, this guy was drunk. That's why he was knocked on this road. We can't ignore the fact that this guy was drunk and driving. You see. So sasa watu wa gari tu tuanze kusema hey, you're killing us. No, lazima tuangalie all the principles around this conversation that is happening right now, and then we tackle them. Of which we, as you said, I think morality is the thing that should be actually tackled.
So far right now, how many ladies have been killed? The first one was the Wahoo chick. The first one kabisa mwenye alipatikana I think on third or fourth kitu kayo. Ule dada ya Pastor Kanyari.
That one.
That was the first one. And then the second one was ule Demwaro Isambu. I can't remember her name. And then we have I think ni watatu so far. If not three, and then there have been some other mysterious murders.
There was once there was a woman somewhere,
was cooking somewhere, kaniniwa. So it has been brought into this. And actually, I would say the other one, that was pure crime. Hiyo ilikuwa crime too. Maybe ni wezi wameenda mahali ama just some wars. Unajua kuna places zenye ziko tu na ma insecurity zao za kawaida. It's more of that. Kama your place, yeah, I can purely say hiyo ilikuwa insecurity. Of which I'm not saying there's an excuse for that happening because of that insecurity. It should not happen.
Yeah.
So the point is, I said it was it last week or the other week? I was on my own and I was doing like a small session. Nikasema, at the moment it's being said that we need to protect the women, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is not them being protected. It should be a question of why are we protecting them? It's because there's someone out there, or there are some people out there who are not doing the right thing. And this sasa hao ndo wanatuweka kwa hiyo point ya kusema now we need to protect them. I would call it more of because violence against women si ati haijakuwa, imekuwa happen, but to the extent that it's happening right now, it's not right. Kuna venye imego beyond some usual level.
Yeah.
And if we were to relate the most recent ones, the reason why I said it's more of a morality thing, it's because of the choices that some people made in our subject their vulnerability.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of small choices that people make. It's all fun and games until your safety is at stake.
Yeah.
Everyone will have fun, everyone will enjoy nini, a lot of things go on, but until your safety is now at stake, it's compromised. Hapo sasa ndio kuna shida sasa. Kwa sababu from that point, someone who has an agenda to take you out, they will do that regardless of what you say or what you do. So I can say some people are just taking advantage of desperate people who want to change their life. I mean, it's a desperate move. I mean, people get into messes, risks because of money. Everyone wants to, like, nani hataki kutoka kwa block.
Yeah.
Kila mtu anataka kutoka kwa block. But we have this small question of morality. What
you see?
Besides that, so there was a call for awareness. I think it was yesterday or the other day. Was it on Saturday or on Sunday? Guys went to the streets.
Saturday, I guess.
So if you see the number of people who turned out, I was so impressed, Kwanzaa, because of how many people turned up for the same. I'd say it's a it's a good call, but it came too late. If it's been happening by now, I feel like we should be having more strict ways of handling these people who take advantage, these people who una get by now kuna venye inafaa ikuwe ilishahandoliwa in a different way. Like strict measures nini tulikuwa na wasika, if you remember like back in the days kuna wasika kina Onyancha akumbuka
so nini wakisi ule msee sana alikuwa anachinja watu
jamaa you get so from that time hadi sasa hata ukiangalia victims wengi wao jamaa walikuwa madem. So by now mimi feel kunafaa kuwe na more strict ways of handling such situations.
Strict ways of handling such situations.
You should be. And then I'll just say my small problem with the whole thing. My small problem with the whole thing is that we are giving it a unique, we are identifying it in a unique way to make it stand out. What I feel like should be done is we have a penal code. Hapa Kenya tuko na penal code. We have what should be done to someone who has committed a specific crime, ABCD, we have all that. So what I feel like should be done, we should subject these people to the same thing that the penal code inasema. This guy is a murderer. Let's treat this guy as a murderer. We take him to court, prosecuted.
Our systems are also messed up, man.
If our systems are messed up, then we are fighting for nothing. Because right now, hata kama watu wana create awareness, sindio?
Well, I want to cut you short on that awareness thing, yeah. But
Okay.
finish first.
So, right now, watu wana create awareness, right?
Yeah.
But for this awareness to work, we need to see the justice system also working. Okay?
Yeah. True.
So, someone needs to be prosecuted, someone needs to be
You have to
sentenced.
see people going to jail eventually at the end
You
of
work.
the day.
You work. So, the rule of law needs to take its course. Kama ni kuna kitu fulani specific inafaa kufanyika, wacha mtu ameshikwa, huyo mtu alishikwa ule John ule sijui nani. If that guy was arrested, let that guy be prosecuted, go to jail, so that the rest can learn from it.
Yeah, well, I think that will start another whole conversation. Here, now, the awareness thing that you're saying, know that I'm against what people have been doing over the weekend. Yeah, it was actually a good move. There's a lot of people turned out. Almost all the towns in Kenya. The big ones.
The big ones in Nairobi.
Yeah. But you see, my problem with this thing is it's not rocket science, Tito, man. People know that they should not be killing each other. From the word go, wewe tangu huko umezaliwa, umeanza kujijonga man. There's no way you're taking another person's life. You see? Now, my whole question with this awareness thing is, what is the end goal of it? What is it going to achieve eventually? You see, we have also had awareness campaigns before. We've had them. Yeah. So I feel like we should do better as a country right now. We should just have a proper conversation about what is happening and take it by the horn. You see, this whole thing, this is just beating around the bush. There's nothing that will be achieved at the end of this awareness thing. You see, what we should do is we should educate our men. You see, we should educate our girls. The moral frame that you just mentioned. You see, like men should not be entitled to women's bodies at any point. I don't think that. Once I disagree with that, I'll start with that. And for this to happen, I think it's been rooted in our culture. Like, I come from tu vile wazae wetu, you see, like vinyamahanga wakibeba the other gender. But now you see, times are changing.
Times are changing,
Yeah. And times have changed. You'll find that sio kila mtu ako in that same mentality. Unacheki kuwa ati kuna venye the other gender is less of a gender compared to, you see.
So you're speaking of to more of equality, ama nini?
like that is now the conversation that should be had with the men. You see? Like both genders should sit and have a conversation. That's what I'm saying.
I like to get to this point where I also disagree with you kwa sababu I feel ni kama na they don't need to be taught anything. At this point we're in an era where almost every other piece of information you need is out there, is already out there. No one is not informed about anyone's safety. Like we know, we understand, we have gotten to a point where everything that is important is known to almost everyone. Kwa sababu I understand by now we have a very good awareness system. There's the internet first of all.
Yeah.
A lot of things come up in the internet. So I feel like it's just some people who are ignorant about what they are not supposed to do and what they are supposed to do. It's more of an ignorance thing. When it gets to a point where you are not careful with who you should meet, who you want to meet, or your intentions with someone.
Yeah.
It all comes down to the point of intentions. Two people are linking up because of sexual pleasure. If it's that thing has been happening, it's still happening. We know people who are doing it. It's going on out there. It's being done in the public, in the daylight,
also,
in Tao. The intention is known. These two people are meeting because of conjugals. Like conjugals should not take longer than how long they agreed or for how much they've agreed for. It's happening in Tao. And no one is being prosecuted for that. Makanjo tu ndo wanawasumbuanga. So it is known. So it is more of honesty of intention.
Honesty of intention.
Be honest with your intention. Like mi nataka ukuje ufanye hivi na hivi na hivi, and then me and you bye bye. People are meeting online right now. It's so easy for people to meet. No, it's so easy for people to meet sahi kwa sababu we have big platforms that are giving opportunities to people from different places of the world. For example, do you know the in Malaysia, is it Malaysia ama sijui, there is a place penye watu wana defraud especially people from the west huko states, Europe and Australia. And you know what they do? They create fake profiles. Na si kitu ilianza juzi, ni kilianza kitambo sana. If you've seen
managers wamekuwa kiita 419
the same thing, that is the same thing. It's just that sahi it's being done in a different way. Unapata mtu at the end of the day a life is lost. At the end of the day someone is hurt. At the end of the day there's something wrong going on. Unapata? So it's something that has been going on bana. So
what do you think is the right thing that people should do right now?
The right thing that people should do is people should use their heads. People should use their heads. Kabisa, because tuko na ile ignorance watu wako nayo. It's off the roof. Ile
Very funny. There's no way I'm knowing you today online and I'm also I'm ready to go with you somewhere. You see, like, kuna lot of like watu wamejiexpose to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Na ni wao wamejitakia, I'm sorry to say this. Like, you see, where growing up you've been brought up, you know it by yourself. Hadi unajua manze ufai kwa there's a way you're treating strangers. Ndio. Strangers are people that you haven't known for a long time. Right? Kuna boundaries fulani unakuwa nayo na umse. You get. But you find that now, let's talk of these Airbnbs, right? Airbnbs. Kwanza the first thing, our Airbnbs are not registered with the official Guinness, and the official Airbnb, they have a site or whatever.
Most of them are not registered.
So there's no way that you will trace this guy knowing him vizuri. No. And once we get exposed to a stranger, bro, you don't know what these people are capable of. Wewe ni masamani clear watu wakuwa na clear intentions. Haya, kuna msee anaweza kuwa ni ritualist tuseme, ndio yeye ameamua kukulua through hii ni tu ati mataka conjugal, right? Yeye ameamua kukulua unakaa kwa hii ni kwa hii Airbnb, knowing that you're probably just going to do your thing and you guys are partying with, right?
Right.
But do you get how you compromised your own well-being, like security yako umejiexpose to what extent? You see, like, and I find a lot of people are like, you say when you someone we should use our head. I think yeah, some point we are tunaangukia mashimo yenye sisi tumejichimbia ama kitu kama hiyo.
Unajua, the first person who is responsible for your safety ni wewe mwenyewe.
True.
Safety yako, no one else will care. Kila mtu ako shughuli yake. It's like, kuna kuwaga na ile argument ya people who are around you if they should take care of you. So before you even put yourself kufikiria ati guys around you will take care of you, it's more of you
Take care of
to
yourself.
take care of yourself first. It's ni hivyo tu, just take care of yourself first. So at this point, everyone should just be reasonable with the choices they make. Kila mtu akue careful. It's more of jichunge bana.
Yeah.
Jichunge bana. You don't need to be another statistic. You don't need to be on someone's t-shirt after you've gone, so that we call out your name to prevent someone else from dying.
Justice for somebody.
Just be sure you're not being printed on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same way I hate the fact that these days, me naona a lot of our peers, guys are dying, man. Most of our peers, maze, they are.
We are losing guys.
Ebu angalia, even if you check your WhatsApp nini, most times, me sometimes naangalia hivi picha, I'm seeing, naona mtu amepostiwa nye,
Gone too soon.
gone too soon,
Yeah.
sijui nini.
True.
It's the same thing that is annoying me. Now ukiona most of these people who I like to say they pass before their time, it's unfortunate. Unaonaga is because of some careless things, unaona drunk driving, unaona robbery, unaona the same. You see this machicks, they fall for some small stupid traps, and it becomes a different conversation all the same. So it's more of the same. Na sasa ukinotice wasi wengi wametry to speak up about the same, and some people, because of their opinions, they are getting backlash. If I don't know if you've seen, kuna Scam
Oh, yeah, I saw
Cardinali.
what Scap was.
Scam Cardinali wrote something on the internet. I'll put it up, and then it became a problem because most people couldn't agree with him. Okay, to some extent, he made sense. If you think about it, it made sense. It made sense because he was talking of madam could get married from the age of 23. For me, it makes sense because at that point, ndio madam wanakuwa very relationship oriented. It's just when they're discovering themselves. Sasa wako, at least they get to wanapata hiyo closure ya where their life is headed before they get to an age yenye they cannot
Things are messed
go
up,
back.
wamesha
Things are messed up nini and all that. So more or less the same with the backlash nini. Haiwezi kosa. Even sisi, whatever we've said here, and I'm 100% sure a lot of people will disagree with a few things you said over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Not because we are wrong or right, but because they have a different opinion.
opinion.
Yeah.
Which everybody's entitled to.
Everyone is entitled. Yeah.
Just like me, says so much. I agree with Ska 100%. His statement, it made sense. You see, but you see now for somebody who is let's say a lady who is more into her career would view that as you are limit kids and plan. You see, by 23 anafaa kuwa amesha. But yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Whatever Ska saying, let's say.
Watu wako different. Unajua kuna madem ama naweza sema it comes with age. Kuna wenye at the end of the day they will end up being family oriented.
Yeah.
At the end of the day wengine will end up being career oriented. Kuna wenye they lose it in between the lines. Even for men, we cannot speak as if men are not losing their shit out here.
Oh fuck yes, people are losing.
Men are losing their shit out here for no good reason. Guys are losing their shit. But anyway, this is a very very long conversation.
We should invite people here.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the same. We should invite a few people over here, especially ladies. I would want to get a lady's opinion. I want to talk about, I mean, get into it. For just a good time with good thoughts.
Yeah.
To yongele, whoever will feel like they've satisfied their thoughts, we leave it at that
Leave
point.
it at that.
It's
a good idea, man. This topic is wide.
Yeah, it's really wide. It's really wide. So we should get into it more. I think I'll approach a few people, see if they would get interested in talking about the same, and then we see how it goes.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyway, it's been a good one. It's been a good 25 minutes, a quarter of an hour. Is it a quarter of an hour, man?
Yeah, it's a quarter.
Quarter of an hour? No,
it's not.
A quarter is 15 minutes.
It's more than 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So almost half an hour. Yeah, it's been an engaging conversation. Like I said, today we are hosting it at Zyka Lounge, Eco Rupa Mall, second floor. You can come to this place. It's amazing. The ambience.
Nice ambience.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. You can come and watch the sunset from here. Yeah, all in all, you can give your handles and then we close it from there.
I am Udini on Instagram. Should I put my details?
Everything.
I am Udini.
Everyone.
Yeah,
none other than Tito himself over here on all platforms. This has been a good one. We look forward to getting another part of this where we get into it with our ladies and get to know what's wrong with whatever is going on. Till next time. Peace.